Hey everybody, the new moon in Capricorn at 20 degrees clocks in at 6:57 a.m. January 11th. Are you ready? We're going to dive in with the tarot and see how you can use this exciting new moon to make a plan and carry it through. So keep watching. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back. So good to see you here. We're going to get right into your reading, where I will be analyzing the energies of the new moon in Capricorn that you can use to make a plan and follow it through, because that is what Capricorn is all about. Executive decisions, climbing the mountain of success, and getting it done. Now, what's really exciting about this new moon is that it's in a beautiful trine to Uranus in Taurus. That is a big thumbs up. So we have the element of innovation behind us. Rebellion, innovation, experimentation, doing things differently, thinking outside the box. All of these qualities with this Uranian trine to this new moon can really help us at this time. So as you're making your plans, think about those qualities and how you can infuse them into manifesting your goals, especially over the next 2 months. February and March are ace because we have all the planets moving direct. So, new moons are a time of setting new intentions. This is a fantastic new moon to do just that, especially with the fact that the planets will all be moving direct in February and March. Now, the other thing that's interesting at this new moon time is that the new moon is square the North Node in Aries. So North Node can be about a destiny we are moving toward. So again, squares bring friction. They bring us a little bit of a kick in the bum, like to get something going and moving. So this is about setting an intention also to forge a new independent path. Like, what would make you feel like you are really tapping into your spirit of independence, which is what Aries is all about, and autonomy. And again, rebellion in a sense, right? Like rebellion in terms of casting off old identities, old structures, old things that you have been doing. This is about the new. Aries is very much about the new, birthing the new, and also it is a very innovative sign. So with the Uranian influence, the North Node in Aries influence, and with this Capricorn, this combo of energies is really asking us, and remember, it's all about using the energies, is asking us to really think outside the box, but not just think outside the box, but make the plan to take the actions that will carry us out of the box and into something brand spanking new that is just right for us. All right, everybody, timestamps are in the description of the video for each sign. Also, please remember, I do have a free 2024 horoscope planner. I'll leave a link to it in the description of the video if you want to check that out. All right, Ariel says it's time to get ready. Let's do this. So let's do this. Aries, let's see what you need to know to use this new moon in Capricorn energy to make a plan, to get out of a comfort zone and follow it through some sort of new path to independence and success. Aries, let's see how you can use these energies. Aries. Every time I say Aries, Ariel thinks I'm talking to her. Okay. Aries, what do we got here for you? We have the Page of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Six of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay. So exciting energies here. This is definitely about you leaving behind something that has been extremely burdensome with this Ten of Wands. So you could be wrapping up some sort of major work currently. You could be wrapping up a chapter of work on yourself also. That is possible since it's the Ten of Wands here, which wands are connected with fire, which is your energy. You could be, of course, rethinking how you can free yourself from obligations, the Ten of Wands, obligations that really you don't want to carry anymore. You know, with a North Node in your sign, this is Aries 2.0. This is totally redesigning, restructuring your life and reinventing yourself. So there could be some things on your plate right now that you are, you know, bound and determined that you are shifting and you're going to let go of. The Page of Swords, there could be a lot of intense communications, negotiations, contracts, just, you know, rethinking of how you're going to do that. But the Six of Swords is here. So what's interesting is I think a lot of it is just about you making the decision to let it go. You know, Aries likes to be the hero. Aries takes on, like, you know, all sorts of stuff. And you could be carrying a lot of things that are connected with other people that really maybe necessarily aren't even benefiting yourself, but for some reason you have felt called to step up and do them. So this is a time definitely about mentally, you know, making those decisions that this is not your load to bear anymore. This is not your load. This is not your cross to bear anymore. That's maybe applicable for some people also. Okay. And the Six of Swords, mentally freeing yourself from heavy duty obligations. And because this is your energy that are perhaps really zapping your energy to the point where it just feels like drudgery. You know, I mean, you don't want life to be feeling like drudgery anymore. You want it to be feeling lighter and freer and more that the day-to-day is constructed by you and not based on what other people are demanding that you do. Okay, so there's some interesting things going on here. Now, of course, this new moon is in your 10th house of career, and Pluto is rapidly finishing up his long sojourn since 2008 in your career house. And because we have the 10 here, I think that's very interesting, the 10 of Wands. So this also could be indicating you finally wrapping your head around the fact that you do need to perhaps wrap up and put the final touches on some sort of career maybe that you have been doing. So there could be issues on the table about changing careers, retirement, relocation even is possible with the Six of Swords. Remember, the energy that we're asking about is making a plan and following it through. You know, relieving yourself from a long burden of just, you know, hanging in there with whatever it is you're doing. Pluto in your 10th house has been transforming your career. So, you know, some of you could be making some very important final touches and decisions on wrapping up a career of long standing. Or at a company of long standing, maybe the last 10 years even, you've been in a particular company with a particular position, that type of thing. But the Six of Swords is so interesting here because it is about mental freedom. The Six of Swords is Gemini energy. That is your 3rd house, again, of your mind and your mindset. So this is about making a plan and following it through to pastures new, which is going to mean different things for different people. Perhaps with career, but it could be other things. But if we look at it from a house perspective, especially with this 10 here, it could be, you know, I am so glad I'm finally moving out of that toxic workplace. I've had enough. Like, this is it. I'm cutting the cord. I can't take it anymore. I'm finally moving on to bigger and better things. I'm setting that intention. I'm making that plan and I'm making it happen. But of course, the first thing you have to do is make that decision. And yes, envision your future. That's another thing. This lady has her face in the rods. You need to be able to see your way clear. Envision again how rewarding and beautiful your career, your life can be without this burden. And right now, maybe you're not seeing it, right? But you got to kind of take a step back, be a little objective, and look at the bigger picture perspective of your life and be like, yeah, well, what am I doing? Why am I holding on to this? What is going on here? Right? And saying enough is enough. Troubles are going to pass away, but I got to make them pass away by taking some action, making some decisions, and moving on. All right, Taurus, let's see what you need to know about using these new moon and Capricorn energies to make a plan and carry it through to move along in your life. Let's see. I mean, this really is like the best time for the new year to begin at the new moon in Capricorn. This is it. This is it. And of course, Uranus in your sign Uranus will be moving direct as of January 27th in your sign. So you had a little bit of a respite from all the intense changes that Uranus has been bringing to you. But he's going to start moving direct again. And in the next couple months, there could be some interesting things percolating in your world. Surprises, epiphanies, etc. All right, let's see, Taurus. We have the moon, and we have the hanged one. Oh, look at the Six of Swords again, and I shuffled. Aries just got that. Okay, so Taurus, you may have been having doubts with this moon card here. Perhaps because things have been maybe a little quiet, the hangman. Maybe things have been in kind of a suspended animation. You've kind of caught your breath a little bit because of Uranus's retrograde. But we have the 6 here. So again, he goes direct the 27th of January. So 26th, 27th of January. A planet is always most powerful when it's about to station, whether retrograde or direct. So I think the end of the month with this coming up here, 26th, 27th, 28th of January could be very interesting. Things could all of a sudden start moving forward for you. The thing is with this is what I'm feeling too, again, because this is a mindset energy, the Six of Swords. And it's, what I'm feeling is these doubts that you're having may be stemming from your belief or disbelief that you can change the situation, that you deserve to have, your life. There could be a beautiful life. There could be some like scarcity thinking because of perhaps something that's gotten held up or delayed or your own doubts, the moon, okay? The Gemini energy is showing up here, which is your second house of self-esteem and money. So this could be related to something financial, but in any case, there is something in your life that you want to have change, that you want to have, a better situation. Okay, with the Six of Swords. There's some problem, trouble, issue. I feel like the plan to really make here for success is about really believing that you can have this thing. That you don't have to continue to sacrifice, perhaps, right, this hangman, sacrifice to somebody else and their needs and wants. And maybe somebody else has been putting doubts in your head about a plan that you want to carry through with because it's going to threaten them in some way. You won't be there or as accessible to that person. But you got to take care of you. This is the whole reinvention of your life when Uranus goes through your own sign. I mean, my God, it's like no more fooling around. Like between Uranus and Pluto energies, Pluto, yes, can make you reinvent your life as well. But Uranus is really about awakening to your life and your life's potential and kind of like, well, what am I doing? Have I been doing what I really want? And I feel like there's something here where doubts maybe are being fed by somebody who perhaps you have been sacrificing for. And now you're tired of it. You're like, my life is passing me by. I don't want this anymore. So that may be the case for some of you. And that's the issue to shift. You also don't have to necessarily feel like you have to earn what you want to have happen in your life. We all deserve love. We all deserve success. We all deserve, to take care of our needs. That is a basic human right. So there could be something here again, like shifting the mindset of somehow, like I have to earn this. No, you just have to make the plan and execute it and start the ball rolling. So there could be something here again about, because of this Piscean sacrifice energy, that you somehow, have to put something else first, or you don't deserve it in some way, or you have to earn it, all of those types of energies. All right, so look, it's coming on in the Six of Swords about this problem passing away if you make the plan and start moving forward. Notice this person's back is turned to these situations. So there's something about your own fears and doubts that must be confronted head on, face to face, and looked at. and not avoid it anymore. That's possibly also, that could just be the whole key of what's keeping you stuck. The universe loves action. The universe and the universal energies rise up to meet you. But they got nowhere to go if you're just in the hangman position. Okay? So the moment you can start steering your boat ahead, Taurus, you're going to have the universe's wind in your sails, so to speak, to move forward. Okay? So that to me is the way to execute the plan. The plan for you is to look at what may be holding you back in terms of fears and doubts, and how you can start taking the first small steps. I mean, Capricorn energy really is about the goat taking the little steps up the mountain. You don't have to do everything in one day. We're making a plan, for the next couple months, the things that we can do, little steps day by day. And that's how you create change in your life. It's not always, an overnight situation. Sometimes it's incremental action steps built up over time. And then voila, you're in another situation in a couple months down the road. All right, Gemini, making a plan and carrying it through for positive change with the new moon in Capricorn. All right, let's see, Geminis, what do you need to know about using this energy for your life? Let's find out. Gemini. Oh, we have the Ace of Pentacles, beautiful, and the Knight of Cups, and the Justice, the Libra. Okay. All right, it's time to seek out opportunities. Okay, it is time for you to seek out opportunities and build relationships, is what I am feeling. There could be, by you making a plan to do this, whether for love or money or both, whatever you want to manifest with this Ace of Coins, by you seeking out new connections, contacts, relationships, you're gonna make something new manifest into your life over the next couple of months. That is the plan. You got the Capricorn energy showing up here. The Justice can be contracts. Libra is your 5th house of love, romance, creativity. Could be a new creative partner. Could be a new love interest. Could be a business partner, a business mentor, whatever, a lawyer coming into your life to help you start something with a business, or maybe something that you're going to be doing to clear up debt, right? Because we have, of course, this new moon happening in your 8th house of other people's resources, sex, death, taxes, insurances, inheritances, like all of those kind of 8th house financial matters. And we have finances here with the Ace of Coins. So, but the Knight of Cups is the key, I think, to the energy in this reading. Okay, here's our Knight of Cups, which is about, with your goodwill, going out there and seeking what you want. Having very favorable contacts, favorable meetings, interviews, etc. Okay, so there is a contract in your future. There is some sort of favorable that's going to start something in your life, Ace of Coins. But it is up to you to go out, to make the plan and go out and get it with this Knight of Cups that's here. Okay, so this bodes very well. Something you're going to be creating. The intention here is to be creating something new of value and that can grow deep roots, Ace of Coins, that really can develop over time for you with this energy. So really, really nice. To some of you, there's something here about protecting intellectual property with this energy going on here, your creative energy and something you've already created that could make a lot of money, and seeking the protections of trademarks and patents and things like that with this Justice card. All right. So I feel like, again, some sort of important contract can be yours in the next couple months with this plan. I think that you are a naturally friendly sign in general. Okay, Gemini, unless you have, something else, like if you have Scorpio rising, I don't know, maybe not. But no diss against Scorpio. I mean, but it's just facts. So I don't think I have to tell you to kind of go out and be friendly, but this is like kind of getting out of comfort zone. This is doing something different. So if you've been kind of resting on your laurels, if you've just been kind of expecting that the universe is just going to start, bringing things your way without you having to do too much, okay. I mean, it may. We have the Ace of Coins that may be bringing you something. But I think if you want to accelerate this process, then it is going to be about you getting out of comfort zone and making a little bit more of an effort, okay, with this Knight of Cups. And this Knight of Cups, to me, it's like, it's friendly. It's like, instead of going and being like, what jobs do you have available? Like, no, it's like the schmoozing, the chit chat, the like calling up old contacts, going for lunch, having nice, casual conversations that then lead to something productive. It's like that type of thing, especially if you're looking for job or business related things. Okay, it's going to be getting the flies with the honey and not just the basic vinegar. The basic vinegar. Okay, I don't know where that came from, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so really nice energies here, Gemini. Use this Knight of Cups energy. That, I think, is the key to this for you. All right, Cancer, let's see what you need to know about using the energies, making a plan with this new moon in Capricorn for your life. Let's find out. Cancer, making a plan, getting it done. Let's see. Cancer, we have a Four of Pentacles, and we have a Queen of Swords, and we have the Magician. I'm getting a buzz in my ear of you got to spend money to make money. That's what I'm getting. I had that one before I saw the Magician. I had it right away when I saw the Four of Coins. Okay. So what I'm feeling here is that there is something for you to invest in. And that something is yourself, with the Magician showing up here. You've perhaps been maybe stuck a little bit in a rut. You've been maybe just kind of holding on to resources. That's fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with holding on to resources with this Taurus energy. But this is very stuck energy sometimes, depending on the context, what you're asking about. But and notice that the Queen of Swords is next, and she has her back turned to this Four of Coins. So for me, and then we have this beautiful creative energy of the Magician. There's something here about you facing your own ability to manifest, and you facing your ability to manifest something brand new for yourself that is going to take you out of a comfort zone, that's going to help you climb the ladder of success, whatever that means to you. But you're kind of holding on maybe to the old ways of doing things. You might be afraid of investing a little bit of coin into yourself through taking a class or spending money on something you need for your business. If you're trying to start something for yourself, like a side hustle, maybe you're afraid to buy, a video camera, or whatever that you might need, something like that. We're not necessarily talking about something huge, big ticket item, but something, it can be small. It could be a book you want to buy or an online course, just something that would get you started and started moving in the right direction and manifesting this new beginning for yourself that's going to rely on you and your energy. So that is what I suggest here, that you use this energy to make some important decision to invest in yourself in some way that is going to spark your creativity, that is going to take your skills to a new level, and that is going to kind of light a fire under your shapely bum to get something new manifested in your life over the next couple of months. Maybe even, for me, a Magician is a year-long energy. It could be over the whole next year, setting the intention at this Capricorn new moon going to all the way through to Capricorn season of 2025. Okay, it could be something like that. We have this North Node. Okay, we talked about the Aries North Node, the prelude to this video, squaring this new moon in Capricorn. This North Node is in your 10th house of career. And so it can be giving you a little push, again, to do something that is going to magically reinvigorate your career in some way, which could be through some sort of new training, new skill that you acquire, something like that. Or perhaps, here's another thing I'm kind of getting a little buzz about. Some of you may need to set an intention to up what you're charging if you have your own business. Okay, if you really want to manifest and get beyond a certain level that you're at right now, 4 of coins with your finances, right? If you want to get to your 10 of coins, some of you are going to make the decision that, you know, what you have to offer is magical. You need to charge more for your services. Okay, or if you don't have your own business, there could be something here where you need to maybe decide to go to the next level with your career. Maybe it's going to involve starting to look for another job that's going to pay you more, that type of thing. Because this is stasis, like 4 coins, like it's just kind of like this. So as I always say, apply the energies to your life, but you are really looking toward making a decision to bring more of your own agency to whatever it is you want to change in your life in 2024, right? And it's up to you to break out of whatever this 4 coins is, that it's just kind of ho-hum, same old, okay? By connecting with your decisive energy, mulling things over, you can weigh and balance. You don't have to make the decision today, right? But that you're going to make it, and you're going to really face your own potential and actualize it. You have so much potential, Cancer, with these energies. It's really time to make it happen for yourself. All right, Leo, let's see what you need to know about the new moon in Capricorn, making a plan and following it through for positive change in your life. Big boss energy with the new moon in Capricorn. I know Leos can relate to that. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we have for you, Leo. We have a Tower, okay. And we have a Hierophant. And we have the Fool. All major arcanas. Look at this. Wow. Okay. Well, Uranus is going to go direct at the end of January in that 10th house of career for you. We got the Taurus showing up twice. We have Uranus here, Tower. Uranus also can represent the Fool card. So we got double Uranus, and we have the Hierophant in the middle of commitment. So, okay, this is what I feel. We can wait for the universe to make us move by bringing us some sort of interesting situation, the Tower, that we have to respond to, and I use interesting in quotes. Or we can take it upon ourselves to be the agent of change in our lives. And I feel like you may be making the plan to upend a commitment in your life so that you can feel free to pursue something brand new. Now, for some of you, it may be some sort of commitment in your life, not necessarily career or financial. It could be a friendship commitment you've had, a commitment to a business partner, a commitment in a marriage even. It's possible. So some of you are really feeling with this Fool card here, this urge, this need, this impetus to expand your horizons, to feel free again, to feel light again, feel lighter emotionally. Okay, so there could be something heavy with this Hierophant here kind of weighing on your heart. And you just want to be shot of it. You just want to be like, it's done, right? So I feel like you got to get your ducks in a row. This is the Capricorn energy, right? Getting your ducks in a row to make this change happen. You may be feeling at this new moon, maybe some kind of shocking feelings actually with this Tower here. Like you could be feeling like, wow, if I'm really honest with myself, this isn't working for me anymore, this Hierophant. Like this, whatever it represents for you, right? I'm not on board with this anymore. I need something different to commit my energy to. And that could be very surprising. But then it's up to you, of course, to make the plan so that you can follow through and have this change happen for yourself. Uranus will be going direct in your 10th house of career toward the end of the month, end of January. But I would make a plan now of, where you're going the next couple months, to have this freedom, to have this lightness of being. I do feel that you may make a move, you may make a move that outwardly may shock other people. Okay, but inwardly, it's been brewing for a while. For some of you, others of you, it's going to shock you with this new moon that, wow, this is how I really feel about this commitment. It's not for me anymore. Okay, so there is an element here of either surprising yourself and or people outside of you may be very, very surprised at some new direction you're going to be going in over the next couple of months. But it doesn't matter whether they're surprised or not. That's their problem. Okay. What matters is that you take care of yourself and you admit that something has to shift and change with something that may have been in your life for quite a while, this Hierophant. Okay, now, for some of you also, this is about spiritual awakening. Okay, with these double energies here, this Tower and this Hierophant, like having some sort of major, really just spirit. I mean, I don't know what other words to use really. This spiritual awakening about your life and what you do need to feel free, to feel like life is an adventure again and not just a problem to constantly be solved, but that it is an adventure. It's time for fresh horizons and new opportunities and new possibilities. So some of you, I mean, you may be really having waking up just one morning and being like, I got to change everything in my life. And I'm changing everything right now. So this new moon in Capricorn, which is in your 6th house of work and well-being, Leo, right? So it's asking you to make a plan for fundamentally, what do you need to feel good every day and feel like you're alive, the Fool. That your heart chakra is open, that your arms are open to possibilities, the sun is shining on your face, right? That's your planet, the sun. The sun is shining on your face and life is good. Okay? These are all the questions. These are the plans to be, making for yourself with this new moon in Capricorn. All right, Virgo, let's discuss what plans you can be making with this new moon in Capricorn. Making plans, getting it done. Virgos. Notice how Ariel came up off the desk for you, Virgo. She's been laying on the desk. She's like, Virgos need to see me now. All right, let's see what we got for you. Virgos. Virgo. Oh, we got the Capricorn. And we have the 9 of Cups. And we have the 4 of Swords. Oh, okay. This is interesting energies here. Wow. Well, there's been something zapping on your energy. This Devil 4 Swords card that's showing up. Okay, this is the Capricorn energy. This is your 5th house of love, romance, creativity, entrepreneur, etc., pleasure. And then there is the 4 of Swords, which is, I can't think about anything. I'm just going to stay in bed. I'm so confused. It's better the devil I know, which is my own bed and my own time and my own energy. And I can't even think about anything else right now. That's what that is. But in the middle is this 9 of Cups, which is this strong desire for happiness, success, and feeling proud of yourself. So there's something here where it's about breaking some sort of chain that has been binding you in some way. It's probably mental because it's the 4 of Swords showing up here. So I'd make a plan to look at where I have some sort of unhealthy attachment in my life, whether to a person, place, thing, situation, energy, whatever. I have an unhealthy attachment that's dragging on my mental energy. I got to make a plan and cut it loose. If I want to achieve over the next 9 weeks to 9 months by my birthday, Virgo, right? If I want to achieve something beautiful with this 9 of Cups, this wish that I have in my heart, then I am the only one who can say no and put the kibosh on whatever this is. Right now, you're suffering, right? This Four of Swords, you're just like, look, she's got her head on her head. Look at this. She's like, woe is me. But sometimes, it's interesting. Sometimes, again, it is. There's that reason why that's a cliche. It's a popular saying, better the devil you know, right? You're just like, well, I'm dealing with it. It's not that bad. You may be justifying it to yourself, but meanwhile, you're getting migraines and you're getting stomach aches and you're not happy. Sometimes it's harder to pursue what we want. Because again, better the devil you know. At least you know it and you deal with it. So there could be for some of you something that's sort of holding you back, but it's also only you can free yourself from it type of thing. Because mentally you're still participating in it. And it can just be something that it may not even necessarily physically be in your life now. It could be something from your past that you're still holding on to in some way. That's a mental block that's keeping you from actualizing this beautiful Nine of Cups wish. So this is the time to make the plan and use your creative energies. Okay, use your creative energies. This is the 5th house. This is the Capricorn. New moon in your 5th house of creativity. Use your creative energies to figure out how you can release yourself from this situation. Okay. This is I like specific examples. This is the type of thing like 9 of Cups. Let's just say your wish is to write and publish a book. It's always been your dream. But you have this Devil and 4 of Swords. Everything comes before your own dream. There's always a reason why you can't write your book. And it seems legit. Those reasons seem legit. Well, this friend needed me to help with this. And, this person needed that. And then, I was tired. And then, etc. All right? You see my point? If you want this badly enough, this 9 of Cups, Virgo, then it's time to make a plan to face your own, perhaps, excuses that look justified, or some other situation that's toxic that you're attached to, and cut it loose. And make the plan, right? The Capricorn, make the plan of what you can do every day, every week to move toward this dream that you want to manifest, this wish you want to manifest. All right, Libras, let's see what you need to know about the new moon in Capricorn and using the energies to your advantage, making a plan, following it through, climbing the mountain of success. Libras, we have the 3 of Coins, which is about making a plan. And we have the Empress, another number 3. And the Knight of Wands. Wow, okay. So we have your energy showing up with the Empress, also Taurus energy. The next 3 months could be very profitable for you. By the time we get to April, with the Knight of Wands energy, end of March into April, you could be manifesting some sort of important financial goal, financial plan for yourself. But the key is to make the plan with the 3 of Pentacles showing up here. And this is, in this deck, the girl is sketching. We know the Empress is a lot about creative energy as well. So some of you, really, what this is about is setting the intention, making the plan, and getting the work done on some sort of creative project. This could be for your business. This could be for just your own personal life. This could be some other thing that you have in the works. It could be a project at work that's going on for you, that they're entrusting you to complete. But it's big, it's important, because the Empress is showing up here. So it is something that is probably connected with some sort of financial gain. The Knight of Wands is very nice here because it does suggest some sort of swift forward movement based on the investment of your creative energies into some sort of enterprise over the next 3 months. So something nice can move forward rapidly connected to this, I feel, in Aries season for you. Okay, so, but the key is to make the solid plan, invest the energies, and then let's see how this thing can change your life. So what I'm getting here, it's like, go big or go home. Like, there's something here about this being the making of you. This is not a time to settle for so-so endeavors. This is something to work on that's significant, that's magnificent, that is, like I said, could be the making of you with this Empress energy here. Okay, now, for some of you, the other possibility, because the new moon is in your 4th house of Capricorn, and because Pluto is getting ready to go out of Capricorn and into Aquarius as of January 20th, there could be something here about making a plan to move to an area that is going to be more financially remunerative. Yes, I think that's the word I want for you. Beneficial. It's going to be more financially beneficial. That's the better, more simple word for you, Libra, than where you're currently at. This is a classic moving card. There could be something connected also, perhaps for some of you, making a plan to move closer to your mother, or making a plan to get your mother settled in some way, if that's still applicable to you, and helping her out and setting the intention and making the plan to do so. So there could be something connected there. But some of you, it's really about looking at the fact that your possible financial growth and opportunities lie elsewhere, not where you're currently geographically located. Okay, so if that suits you, then this is a great new moon, especially because it's in that 4th house, to really make the plan and start investigating where you would have more personal growth, more enthusiasm, and more financial possibilities for your life. Okay, so that's a very strong possibility here. Okay, but it's really about making a plan to use your creative faculties, your creative energies, to make a significant and profound change in the direction of your life, this Knight of Wands. To feel reconnected with life again, to feel like you're back to your old self, that you're moving, you're grooving, you're using your energies in profound, significant, and even profit-making ways. So a plan to really reinvigorate the foundation of your life and move forward. This is how to use these energies, Libra. All right, Scorpios, new moon in Capricorn, making a plan to get out of a comfort zone, climb the mountain of success, make it happen. Let's see what we have for you, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Well, we have the 10 of Swords. And we have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. I think somebody's trying to suck you back in some way. Okay? Somebody's trying to suck you back in. By the time we get to Aquarius season, and I think that full moon in Leo toward the end of the month, like, you're over it. You're going to be done. You're going to be fully releasing yourself from that situation. Okay, so somebody could be trying to suck you back in terms of a relationship, whether business or personal, family relationship. I mean, just something that I think went very sour in some way. Okay, with this 10 of Swords. But notice here, I love this deck so much. Notice here, she's still looking at the cell phone. She's got the swords in her back. She's still looking at the cell phone. So, Scorpio, you know how you are. Okay, some of you are still stalking this person who did you wrong in some way. Whatever ended sour, you're still stalking. You're still keeping tabs on some situation. Or it could be they're keeping tabs on you. They're still texting you in some way. Or still showing up on your social media, something like that. Again, whether business, personal, family, whatever. Knight of Wands is here. So notice how this is facing this, but this Queen of Swords, her back is turned to this. So I think this is interesting. This new moon in Capricorn is in your 3rd house of the mind, which is connected with the Queen of Swords here. It's in your house of communication. So I think there's somebody still trying to pull on your heartstrings, pull on you, Knight of Wands, in some way. They're, you know, look at this. They're still trying to be nudgy and get your attention. The horse is facing this, right? They're still coming at you energetically in some way. And to be fair, I think you're still allowing it in some way because of your own scorpionic curiosity and just wanting to see, did they get their karma yet? You know, there's maybe something like that going on. But this is the thing, like, you don't need this Mishigas, right? You don't need this. Uranus is going to go direct in your 7th house of relationships toward the end of the month. That's why it's the Aquarius season, this full moon in Leo, right around that end of the month. Like, you're going to, I think, finally put the energetic kibosh done, like, take this Queen of Swords, take the sword and be like, shh, I don't want to hear from you anymore. That's it. Now, and you're not necessarily maybe going to tell the person. It's just you're going to make up your mind that you are not going to be energetically connected to that situation anymore. So Uranus, that lightning quick, like, done in your 7th house of relationships, done, dusted, over, right? Finished. All right, so I think that's maybe what's percolating for you at this new moon in Capricorn. You may have, with that Uranus trine to the new moon, you might have that energy of like, yeah, you know, what am I doing? Like, awakening, right? That awakening to, why am I still entertaining this energy in my life? Like, what is going on with that? Why am I doing that? And kind of rethinking that, being honest with yourself about why you are still doing that. And is it really like helping your well-being? Because the North Node is in your 6th house of well-being, right? Remember, North Node is squaring this new moon. So the North Node is kind of giving you a kick in the bum. Like, is this healthy for you? Right? Is this healthy for you to still allow this energy to be coming into your world when you already know what this energy does to you? It puts you in a 10 of Swords. It keeps you mentally stuck, mentally imprisoned, mentally, like, you know, down in the dumps, etc. Okay? So, but you got to get to that point. You know, that's the thing with Scorpio. Eventually, Scorpio placements, they get to the point where they are they're very Queen of Swordsy. Right? It's like, talk to the hand. Right? And they will never cross or darken your threshold ever again when you, Scorpio, reach that point of energetically fully cutting them off. And that's where I think you're going. But it's a mental game first. You're still not quite there yet. That's why this new moon in Capricorn is excellent for you, because it is a mental reset, especially with that one relationship that's still at you. All right? Done. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what you need to know about the new moon in Capricorn. Making plans, carrying them through, climbing the ladder of success, especially vis-a-vis your money, because this new moon is in your money house and your house of self-worth. All right, let's see what we got. Sagittarius. We have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. And the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. And the Sun. Oh, isn't this gorgeous and glorious? Okay. Wow. So aces for me are about the self. All right. Taking care of number one. So this is a time to make plans for all areas of your happiness in life. You have the Sun card here. All right, the Leo energy. This is, of course, as we know, the best card in tarot. It is about joy, happiness, adventure, the sun shining on your face, just feeling so good, happy, creative, energized, etc. So we have this Ace of Cups, which is filling your own cup, right? It is feeling good about yourself, self-esteem, self-awareness, joy that you are creating in your world. It's about other people offering you the cup of friendship and love and happiness as well, because the hand coming out from the universe, right? Ace of Coins, same thing in relation to prosperity and material manifestations. The universe bringing you something, but you also planting a seed that can grow roots. So this is really about, right? New moon in Capricorn, second house is self-esteem, and the self is showing up here. making plans of what is going to make you happy, especially over the next couple months, planting those seeds of joy, happiness. Some of this might include some sort of travel that you may be planning in the year ahead. You might take the travel in the next couple months. That's possible. But this is classic travel energy. This is your creative energy. So there is something about investing in your own creativity, investing in things that make you feel good without having to justify it either. It's just because it makes you feel good. The Sun card, it accentuates your creativity. It expands your horizons. It's something, investing in yourself in ways that are little luxuries. I mean, they don't have to be super expensive, right? But Leo's a sign of luxury, right? Nice things. And so is Capricorn, your second house. So it can be like just investing in nice things, doing nice things for yourself to make yourself feel good because you deserve it. And these can be little things that fit within your budget. We're not talking about anything like super extravagant here. Okay, but this is also about looking at perhaps something going on with how you earn your money, and is it really aligned for you? And is it making you feel good? Is it making you feel like you're on point, on purpose? The Sun is related to our ego needs. So are you feeding your sense of purpose in this world, fulfillment in what you're doing every day? Are you feeling that way in your relationships? Because we have the Ace of Cups. Are you feeling that way in your bank account, what you're doing for your money? So this is the time to set those plans, put those plans in motion, set those intentions of what can I do to have a fresh start in those areas and bring more happy expansiveness into my life. It's up to you. I mean, here's the two aces here. It's up to you taking steps to do new things. Maybe explore in new ways. I mean, Leo's your 9th house of exploration. Getting out there, just having fun, seeing what feels good, what feels right, what feels aligned for you. So that's the best way to use these energies. I feel like there could be, like, for the next month or two, like, of you with just some exploring some options. You don't have to make big decisions right now, but exploring some options of what you'd like these new beginnings to be before you make a firm commitment. I mean, that's possible too. But it is really about committing to your own joy here because you deserve it. It's the second house. You know, it's about feeling good about yourself, knowing you deserve it, and knowing that it can be yours also with the Sun card. Capricorn, it is your new moon. Capricorn at 2.0, climbing the ladder of success, making plans, making progress. Let's see what you need to know about these energies, Capricorn, and how you can best use them. Let's see what we got for you, my Cappies. Let's see. We have a 5 of Wands. Oh, and we have an Ace of Swords. And we have a 9 of Cups. Ooh. Okay. All right, my Capricorn lovelies, my Capricorn friends, you got to make a decision. All right. You have so many things right now, irons in the fire, things that are grabbing your attention. You're here, there, everywhere, running this way, that way, spinning your wheels. Hello. Okay. I feel like with this Ace, I'm glad I saw this Ace of Swords after this 5 of Wands, because there's something here about, I feel like I feel a couple things, but the first thing I'm feeling, and I'm getting a little buzz in my ear, is cutting through your own BS. Okay. So there's something here where, and you're good at that. I mean, Capricorn, you're very good at having honest conversations with yourself and calling yourself to task. I mean, you're ruled by Saturn, right? Getting yourself together, sitting yourself down and saying, come on now, get yourself together. So there's this energy here, I think, of you could have been distracted by cleaning up a few messes from, you know, Mercury retrograde in December, or cleaning things up from December. You could just be trying to get yourself organized. Like, I feel like your physical environment, like getting things organized. You've been, you know, where am I going to put that? Where am I going to put this? Like there's energy. It could be also just of kind of clearing the decks. Like you realize that things have got to get more organized and in hand, including your own focus and not being distracted, Five of Wands, with, you know, peripheral things that don't really matter in a sense. But some of you do need to have this kind of clean slate, like clearing things up a little bit in your environment, okay? But then this new moon is like, okay, I've taken care of all this junk, like it's done. Now I need to have this mental reset, Ace of Swords, and have that laser focus, that zero in on, this is what I am deciding, this is what I am committing to, this is what I am taking action on to make this wish come true. Okay? I think a beautiful wish can manifest for you within the next 9 weeks, provided there is this laser focus. What communications are necessary? What mindset shift is necessary? Right? What contract needs to be signed finally? What paperwork needs to finally be addressed and taken care of, etc. Right? Ace of Swords, boom. Okay? So this is what I feel with this energy. I love the ace here, the Ace of Swords. Aces for me are about the self. So this is about you getting your mind right and beginning something significant, perhaps with a communications project, perhaps with any type, I feel like writing, speaking, teaching, marketing, like any type of something like that you may be starting that could really help you fulfill some sort of wish. This can also be, because this is an appetite card, so this can also be just having that mindset, since this new moon is in your first house of the physical body, having that resolve that I'm going to get a handle on my appetite and start taking my diet and exercise more seriously. Okay, so for some of you, it might be just very, basic like that, very like literal with the astrology in the first house, physical body can be that. Others of you, it's more about your goals and manifesting those and the focus of your mind and intentions. I think one thing about Capricorn is you guys you always have different projects. I mean, you always got something going on, because Gemini is that 6th house of your, work and well-being. Like, you always have different projects, different things on the go. And that's fine, but we know that focus is the thing that brings the results. So, and especially with this Five of Wands, you can't do everything. Choose the thing I feel like that's the top of your priority list with this 9 of Cups here. Or even this 9 of Cups could be 9 wishes, 9 things you want to manifest. And again, that's great. I'm not saying you can't manifest all 9 of them, but I'm saying take one at a time, right? Take one at a time, laser focus, and let's start making it happen, Capricorn. Right, Aquarius, let's see what you need to know about this new moon in Capricorn. Making plans, following them through, climbing the ladder of success, making it happen for yourself. Aquarius, let's see what we have for you. All right, we got some Aries. We got the Emperor and the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. What is going on here, Aquarius? Okay. North Node is in Aries. Aries, this Emperor energy, Aries is your 3rd house of the mind, right? Writing, speaking, teaching, networking, sales, your mind, communications. So this is definitely energy about busting out of the same old paradigm, the same old stories and beliefs, limiting beliefs, scarcity beliefs, the things you tell yourself. And sometimes we don't even realize it always consciously either. But busting out of the way that you tell yourself Fibonacci's, 7 of Swords, you tell yourself stories that maybe aren't true. You believe things that aren't true. Just things in the world that keep you stuck in some way. The 8 of Swords here with this girl who feels like she can't get out of her situation, but it's mental, right? These are mental traps, mental constrictions, mental constructs that are keeping you stuck and away from your power, the Emperor. Now, it's so interesting because this new moon is happening in your 12th house of the subconscious, things behind the scenes, ways that we can sabotage ourselves, right? That can be the 12th house also. So, and new moons are about clean slates, right? Wipe the slate clean. So wipe the slate clean of ways in which this has been happening for you, that energy. This is a time to have a huge mindset reset, to confront that old programming, the things that have been running the show for you in certain aspects of your life, and reclaim your power, the Emperor. So the Emperor is Aries energy, and Aries is very much about the independent dynamo. So maybe there's things going on here where you're too concerned about what everybody else is saying or thinking about you. I mean, that's not usually an Aquarian thing. I mean, usually you're pretty tuned into Aries energy, right? You're pretty tuned into being a rebel, etc., doing things different, not caring what people think. I mean, that is part of the Aquarian energy ruled by Uranus, but let's also not forget your sign is also ruled by Saturn, which it can be about fears and rules and regulations. And yes, what do people think about me? So maybe in some area of your life, maybe not in all of your life, but in some distinct area of your life, you're very concerned about busting loose and making a radical move because of what other people will say or think, or there's some sort of subconscious fear or doubt there that it won't be successful if you do it. Okay, so these are all things to look at. Everybody's situation is different. It's, of course, a general reading, but look at how this energy, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, is maybe manifesting in your life and how you can bring more of this Emperor energy in. He is about his own personal authority. Where have you been perhaps giving away your authority to somebody else? And this programming, I mean, these are things that could go back to childhood even. So maybe some of you are working on shifting those types of things and stepping more into your personal power and recognizing where old programming is calling the shots and where you need to step in and make the decision, Emperor, the executive decision that, no, wait a minute, I'm running my own life. I'm running the show. Not, what somebody said to me 25 years ago. So that type of thing to really look at, have this mindset refresh and call back your power in some way. I feel like something to do with the color red could be very energizing for you also. So maybe writing down some of your intentions of what you want to manifest for yourself and how you want to step more into your personal power, maybe writing them down in red ink where you can see them might be something fun to try with your manifestation work with this Aries energy. North Node is in that third house for you, the Aries. So it is about claiming more independence of thought, right? With that North Node in that third house. Pisces, let's see what you need to know about the new moon in Capricorn. Pisces, let's see. Little Ariel is still here. She's been here through the whole reading. Can't always see her because she's sometimes laying more on the desk, but there's her little self. Okay, let's see what we have for you. Pisces. All right, Pisces. We have the Lovers. Oh, and we have a King of Pentacles. We have the Capricorn energy. And we have the King of Swords. Okay. All right, I'm going to read this a couple different ways. Okay, so the new moon is happening in your 11th house of hopes, wishes, and dreams, networks, friendships, connections, and personal gains. It is very possible that 2 new people will be coming into your life over the next couple of months that are, it doesn't have to be lovers necessarily. I mean, it could be. We'll talk about that in a second. But people that have good and benevolent feelings towards you. Because Gemini is your 4th house of foundational security, these people, I think, are people you can count on, or they'll become those type of people in your life that you can count on. This might be somebody who is in a legal profession, somebody to help you with your business, legal paperwork. This could be some sort of financial advisor. But this is somebody who, is steady as a rock, this King of Pentacles, always shows up when they say they're going to show up type of energy, like salt of the earth, really reliable type of individual. And the King of Swords, they're a good one at giving you opinions, acting as a sounding board, like helping you think through and strategize things. So these types of energies, these types of people could be coming into your life. They have good intentions, okay? So that's very possible. So if you've been wanting connections in your life, more friends, more people of value in your networks, this is the new moon to set that intention and make that plan to manifest those people in your life, which could be meaning that you're going to have to use a little Gemini energy and go out, meet, greet, socialize. That's very Gemini, right? And get out there, chit chat, etc., to meet these types of people. Okay? Okay. Now, the other possibility here with these energies, because we have the Lovers card, if you've been wanting to manifest some sort of new relationship in your life, it seems like it's time to make the concrete plan to do it, with the Lovers card showing up here. And 2 people. So you could, again, be manifesting an earth sign. You could be manifesting an air sign over the next, I would say between now and Gemini season, with this Lovers Gemini energy showing up here. Okay. So, but the thing is, again, it's going to require the plan, the strategy, the structure. Like, okay, I'm going to make the plan that I'm going to go to this, group dance that they have at the community center every Saturday night or every other Saturday night. Okay, you get the structure into your life of how you're going to go out and meet these type of people. You're going to put yourself in the way of being able to meet people. Okay, it's not just about sitting around wishing. Okay, like you're going to take the actions. This is the Capricorn. Okay, now, others of you, you're weighing a very important decision with this Lovers card. There's 2 possible options. One may be better for your bank account and seem more practical. The other may be more intellectually stimulating. That could be going on. There could be some sort of contractual decision that you're on the cusp of making also. But I would say, like, run the numbers with this King of Swords, King of Pentacles that's showing up here. And with the Capricorn, the new moon in your house of personal gains, which involves finances, make the decision based on running the numbers, being super practical. You may want to make the decision out of just your fancies. Oh, I just feel like doing that. I think this particular decision that may be coming up fairly soon for you, maybe if you're facing this decision within the next 6 weeks, again, run the hard numbers. I would say, of course, it's general reading, do what you want. I don't tell people what to do, but I would suggest that you really run numbers and make the decision from a very practical, objective, financial standpoint, right? Not just, oh, that's what I feel like. I mean, your intuition's very good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not disrespecting the intuition that a Pisces has. But I feel like whatever's coming up here is with these 2 energies, this is not something necessarily just to run by your intuition. Of course, yes, it needs to feel correct. But you could have 2 things that feel correct. And then how do you decide between the 2? I think you decide using this type of discernment with the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords energy. So, make the plan of how you're going to do that, Pisces. So thank you so much for joining me for your new moon in Capricorn tarot reading. Please leave me a comment and let me know on how you plan to use these energies. I would love to hear. And don't forget to check out my free, yes, it's free, 2024 horoscope planner, link in the description. Just got to sign up for it with your email, and it's 12 months of horoscope energies and what you can, look forward to. And it has a little planning sheet each month so you can write down different things you're trying to manifest and, work with the energy. So check it out. All right. Love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde and Ariel. She's still here. Ariel signing out. She had to get that last little bit in. Signing out. Again, signing out.